What's one thing you have been dreaming of doing but can't seem to start? Is it launching a business, writing that book, or maybe starting your own YouTube channel? If you are stuck, you're not alone. In fact, most people struggle with starting, but here's the good news. You don't have to stay stuck. Today, we're not just talking about why it's so hard to take the first step. We're diving into how to break free from the fear that's holding you back. My name is Vlad, and welcome to Reframe. This is a channel where we explore real challenges and strategies to overcome them. Whether it's about personal growth, chasing success, or creating something meaningful in your life. Now, this topic is personal to me because for years, I was terrified of starting this YouTube channel. I made every excuse I could think of. I didn't have the right equipment, I wasn't ready, I'll tell myself no one would care. But the truth is, I was scared, and today I want to share my journey, what held me back, how I finally got over my fear, and what I have learned since starting. Let's jump right in. Why I was afraid to start. Let's start why I couldn't take that first step, because I know so many of you can probably relate. My fear wasn't just one thing. It was a combination of things that all felt overwhelming. First, there was the fear of failure. What if I worked hard, created videos, and no one watched? What if I put myself out there and it all fell flat? The thought was enough for me to just get off my tracks. Then came the fear of judgment. This one hit me hard. What would people think? What if my friends or family didn't take me seriously? Or worse, what if strangers online tore me apart with negative comments? And finally, there was the fear of the unknown. I didn't know how to edit videos, optimize for algorithm, or even set up my camera properly. I would watch all these polished creators online and think, I'll never be able to do that. The more I thought about what I didn't know, the more I froze. How fear showed up in my life. Here's the thing about fear. It doesn't always look like fear. Sometimes it disguises itself as something else. For me, it showed up as overthinking. I would sit down, plan my channel, and on my mind, everything went spiral. What if I pick the wrong topic? What if my content isn't good enough? I'll spend so much time analyzing every detail that I never actually took action. It also showed up as waiting for the perfect time. I kept telling myself I'd start when things slow down, or when I saved time for better equipment, or when finally felt ready. That perfect time never came, to be honest. And then there was procrastination, discussed as preparation. I told myself I was being productive by researching, watching tutorials, and making endless notes, but deep down, I was just avoiding the scary part of actually starting. And the cost of waiting, the longer I waited, the harder it got. And what I didn't realize at the time when I was waiting, it wasn't protecting me, it was holding me back. Every day I didn't start was a missed opportunity, an opportunity to connect with people like you, to grow, create something meaningful, and with every missed opportunity came regret. I'd lie awake at night thinking, what if I had started last year? How much further I could have been by now? And honestly, it took an emotional toll. Avoiding something you care about doesn't make the desire go away. It just makes you feel stuck, frustrated, and even ashamed. I started doubting myself, wondering if I would ever follow through on my goals. Finally, I overcame my fear. How I finally overcame it? How did I break free from it? How did I take the first step to create this channel? It didn't happen overnight, but there were few key things that made all the difference. First thing I did was focus on my why. Why did I want to create this channel? For me, it was about sharing ideas, connecting with people, and hopefully inspiring others to overcome their own challenges. Once I connected with that purpose, it became bigger than my fear. Next, I embraced imperfection, and I stopped telling myself I needed the perfect camera for the perfect plan. I reminded myself that my first video didn't have to be amazing, it just had to exist. Progress, not perfection, became a mantra. I also broke it down into tiny steps. Instead of trying to do everything at once, I focused on a small action at a time. One day I set up my camera, the next I wrote a simple script. Each tiny step built momentum. And perhaps most importantly, I reframed failure. I stopped seeing it as something to avoid and started seeing it as a chance to learn. Every mistake would teach me something valuable, and that mindset took so much pressure off. Finally, I found support, shared my goals with my family, who encouraged me to go for it. And yeah, I really don't know what I'll do without my family. So what I learned since starting, now that I have this channel, here's what I have learned. First, fear does not completely go away. I still get nervous like right now when I post new videos, but I have learned that the fear is smaller than the reward. Second, progress feels much better than perfection. My videos aren't perfect, but they are improving, and that's what matters to me. And third, the journey is worth it. The connection I've made, the experiences that I have, the feedback I received are incredible. I wish I hadn't waited for so long to start it. So how can you start today? If you are watching this and you are afraid to start something, here's what I want you to do. First, get clear on your own why. Why does this goal matter to you? Write down and keep it somewhere you will see every day, like a poster or something. Next, start small. Focus on the tiniest possible step you can take today. Remember, momentum builds up from small actions. Then embrace the learning curve. You don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to get great. Find support. Share your goals with someone you trust. They'll hold you accountable for that. And finally, just start. Set a timer for, 10 minutes, take action, and then let the momentum carry you forward. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to begin. And to finalize things, here's the truth. The fear of starting will always be big, but it's never as big as the regret of not even trying. What's the one thing you have been afraid to start? Share it in the comments. I would love to hear your story. And if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Inforamic. Let's take that first step together. Thank you for spending this time with me. Remember, starting isn't about being ready, it's about being brave. You got this. Bye-bye now.